Hi, welcome back. Have you ever wondered why we like to visit temples when we travel? This question hit me during my recent trip to Quanzhou when I accidentally dived into its unique worship rituals, and somehow it all started to make sense. As a city with 22 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, Quanzhou has a lot of historical landmarks you need to visit. For example, Guanyu Temple, which honors two famous historical figures, Guanyu and Yue. Somehow over time, they have also become gods of wealth. Locals say it's the most spiritually powerful temple in Quanzhou. So as you can see, the temple is bustling with visitors, praying, bowing, burning incense. And when it comes to offerings, Quanzhou people are seriously generous. The table is piled high with offerings for the gods. There was even a how to worship instruction sheet here, and there are 13 spots to visit in order. It's quite complicated. However, by seeing all this, I got curious, so I decided to give it a try. Following the guide, I pick up 3 incense sticks. Just 3 is enough, no need to grab a whole bunch. Before entering the main temple, you pray to the sky first, then even to Guanyu and Yuefei's horses. Then you're good to go inside. Inside the temple, the part everybody was most excited about is drawing a fortune stick. But before you can draw a fortune stick, you have to ask the gods for permission using these 2 wooden blocks called jiaobei. Basically, you make a wish and throw them on the ground. One of each, that's a yes. Both face down, that's a no. Both land face up, it means your wish isn't clear and you need to rephrase the question and try it again. Unfortunately, I tried like 5 times but got no and not clear again. I probably on the gods blog list today, so I just let it go. A little disappointed. Then I move on to Tianhou Temple nearby, where Mazu is worshipped. She is very well respected in coastal areas because she is perceived as the goddess of the sea. Fishermen and maritime businessmen used to ask her for protection during their journey on the sea. The vibe here is quite different from the previous temple. Less people, more quiet, make me feel very peaceful. And it's even got a fortune drawing bending machine here. Talking about technology meets tradition. And you know what? I can't help to try the fortune block again. But this time I finally got a lucky yes and drew a super good fortune stick. Even the interpreter said you are going to have an amazing year. Suddenly, the whole world felt brighter. This whole experience made me think, some people engage in these rituals out of tradition or faith. But why do travelers like me, non-religious, with no prior connection, feel compelled to participate? Feeling joy, even disappointment over something we barely understand? Anthropology actually has an answer. Anthropologist D.M. McKenna suggests that in our modern, often disconnected lives, we seek authentic experiences to reconnect with a sense of reality. Tourist sites have front regions and back regions. Front regions are staged and curated for visitors, like Instagrammable cafes, souvenir streets, etc. They are popular, yet lack a sense of reality. So deep down, travelers desire to seek for the back regions, the places where locals actually live and practice their culture, like farmers' market, old tea house, old villages. Temples like those in Quanzhou are these back regions too. Despite some commercialization, they remain active centers of local culture and daily life. People come here to pray as daily routine, not to perform. And by participating in temple rituals, travelers momentarily step into the local rhythm, experiencing a slice of authenticity. So if this question hit you too, maybe it's your inner anthropologist looking for something real. Next time you travel, consider following your heart and exploring beyond the typical attractions. Seek out spaces where local life thrives. Engage with the culture. You might discover a deeper connection to the places you visit. Well, that's a wrap for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give me a like. I'll see you in the next episode.